In the 2022-2023 school year, students may have noticed a few differences on campus from previous years. Alongside the institution of advisory, new leadership, and new counselors, one change remains most opposed by students: no phones.
Let the kids have their phones. Music, social media, it's all essential.
A district-wide decision, the cell phone policy states that usage of a cell phone without authorization during the school day will result in confiscation until the end of the day, after which the student or parent may pick up the phone. Confiscated devices that are not retrieved by the student or the student's parents will be disposed of after the notice required by law.
It was a needed change. There was a lot of issues with students being on their phones in classes and not necessarily paying attention, or it's cool to be able to listen to your music in times, but there's a time and a place for it.
While the use of cell phones has never been encouraged during instruction, up until recently, teachers were often lenient with cell phone use at their own discretion, often allowing students to balance their cell phone use with their schoolwork.
I know some teachers are a little bit more lenient than others. Just making sure that that's clear all across the board from all teachers. If it's like, hey, when we're doing independent work, feel free to use it. That way all students know, so it's not an issue of, oh, it was on my desk, I wasn't looking at it, and the teacher's taking it up.
Recent changes in the district have prohibited the cell phone use in the classroom, along with the use of wireless AirPods. In a generation practically raised by technology, such a change has been hard for students, still adjusting almost 3 months into the school year.
Students should have their own responsibility, and if they choose to be on their phone and get bad grades, that's on them, not on the teachers.
While many students are opposed to this new policy, teachers and administration find that limiting the use of cell phones has allowed for benefits in the learning environment.
I feel like students are a little bit less distracted once they finally get used to the fact that they're not supposed to be on their phones all the time. You don't have to have that back and forth between teacher and student saying oh, I was only using it for music versus something else.
For Eagle Nation Online, I'm Mithra Cama.